Good morning and welcome to Smell the Coffee with Aina Raisa Kweyo and Ashwin Berry as we bring you the hottest coffee on the scene, around the scene, and everything you need to know in between. I'm excited.
I am excited.
excited.
I'm always excited to be on this
Do
show.
you know how excited I am?
Yes.
Did I even say my name?
No, you didn't.
I'm Ashwin Berry.
It means you're truly excited.
In the zone. Is it just because it's Friday?
I think maybe because it's Friday.
Yes.
But nonetheless, we are here.
Yes.
Let's get it.
Yes, indeed.
Let's move with it.
Let's move with it. State of the Nation address.
Weekend plans.
Weekend plans. Yes, I was saying State of the Nation address was yesterday.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their own sentiments. Bernardo Swatboy and Henny Sabeb had issues with regards to the entering of the sauna itself. They were refusing to be searched. They said, we work here, why should we get searched? So that was an interesting development. And then PDM had posters in the National Assembly.
Why? What were they saying?
So they were protesting. It was a silent protest. You know, they were saying that we didn't get enough for diamonds, that kind of thing. And they said fish rot still stinks, so to speak. So it's interesting. It's an election year next year, so we're going to be expecting a whole lot more of that. And that was the president's penultimate State of the Nation address. But the weekend is upon us.
Yeah, boy.
What's the plan?
I do not have any single plan.
That is new. That is new. That's very new.
But you know, my plans usually come as the weekend goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you trust the process. You
I
go
trust
with the flow.
process.
All right.
Yes.
You can trust Smell the Coffee to not just bring you the coffee, but to allow you to drink it. We'll be coming through with our top stories shortly.
Ohole So Nice is an entertainment show brought to you by the youth for the youth, aimed at having more young people showcase their individual identities. Making a good impression does not come easy. The nerves and the natural way youth interact when it comes to dating, well, this has changed over the years. This is a dating show that allows individuals to participate and be their own true selves. Ohole So Nice focuses on blind date, talk about that, news, flex your style, and more. This show is broadcasted on NTV, 1up2.com, and on the MyZone Facebook platform. To share your experience or make your product or service part of Ohole So Nice, contact Zone at synergy.com.na. Ohole So Nice, because Sabawelling isn't enough.
All right, let's get into our stories on Smell the Coffee. We start out in South Africa as a national shutdown is planned by the EFF. And Malema is saying, we're not fighting, don't try us. Malema urged EFF members to defend themselves should law enforcement officials met out brutality. Now, the leader has warned law enforcement officials not to intimidate anyone who will be participating in the national shutdown protest on Monday. Malema said that he has received information that police have been given instructions to be heavy-handed. He was speaking during a media briefing yesterday at the EFF headquarters in Johannesburg. Fighters defend yourself, said Malema, adding that members should respond doubly to any heavy-handedness.
Oh, wow.
My goodness. Okay, so safe to say they are not compromising on their mission.
Yep.
Yes. Some people, I think, might misconstrue this as trying to incite violence. But from my understanding right now, it seems like they're saying they will respond in kind. Tense situations. What are your thoughts, Aina?
I understand that people are frustrated, but then it's a strike for one day.
Yes.
What does it really help? It doesn't change the policy.
Yeah.
It doesn't change the situations. It will not change. It will not bring back electricity. It will not bring back unemployment rate.
Yes.
It's a strike for one day, a national shutdown for one day.
Yeah.
What does it really help? It changes the conversation, but we don't see tangible change.
Yes. I mean, yeah, and I hear you, but I think anytime we have seen tangible change, it has started with a strike. It has started with a protest. It has started with the people deciding to speak up in spite of the situation feeling hopeless. So I'm not saying I'm either here or there with EFF, but I do know that the right to protest is across the board in Africa, particularly given our very particular history.
Yeah.
So South Africans are frustrated, and I think I'll use the same reason to be, why is everyone so perturbed or taken aback by the strike if it's just one day. You know what I'm saying? Some people will say if it's pointless, then maybe just happen. Just let it happen. From my understanding, he himself has not said that the EFF members should be violent, but he said that they should respond in kind to heavy-handedness, which is interesting to say the least. And I believe the spirit is going to catch Namibia, because that's on Monday, and then
on Tuesday, Michael Amushalilo is mobilizing young Namibians, particularly the unemployed youth, to join him on a strike on the 21st of March. That is on Independence Day. So instead of us going to the stadium to go eat that hot dog that they serve and potato salad, he's saying come out in numbers and then, you know, let's take a stand.
Aina, you said potato salad.
That's what they say.
I'll sit on that. I mean, I think it's interesting. There's a group of people Michael Amushalilo speaks for, and I don't think he'd be relevant if that group of people didn't exist. And I feel like us people who consider ourselves affluent and somehow have smoother lives have ignored that group of people, and they're not going to let Amushalilo, you know, dissipate or disappear into obscurity when he's been the one to bring out their issues. He's been speaking on the issues. So I understand it. You know, everybody needs somebody to talk for them, and if you have a problem with what he says, then you should speak louder for them. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very interesting.
I mean, if I'm not doing anything, I might rock up.
You might rock up?
I might rock up.
Okay, girl.
Well,
I personally will definitely be celebrating Independence Day.
Yeah,
well, I think, you know, as an African, I've benefited from Namibia's independence in itself. And for me, it's something I revere, something that I truly treasure and value. And I, just as much as I definitely value Namibians speaking out for themselves on Independence Day, personally, I'm more likely to be playing Jackson Kawewa. I'm more likely to be listening to Ras Shihama, just kind of taking it easy and appreciating the land of the brave. Now, something interesting, we've just been talking about protests, right? Which is essentially people wanting to help each other. Let's call it that. Let's not talk about political ambitions, but turns out people are more likely to help people from their own social group before they consider anyone else. The study undertaken by WU researcher Suzanne Fiedler used eye-tracking technology to record gaze behavior on participants while they actively make a decision as to whether or not they should share their own resources with another person. Fiedler and her colleagues also found that individuals whose partner is a member of their own group placed larger weight on others' outcomes and invested more time and effort in gathering information before they made a decision.
Oh.
Wow, that is interesting, you know, and I think it's a tough pill to swallow, but also a necessary thing. It's a tough pill to swallow because I think everybody wants to give the impression that you are out for everyone's interests. But humans have just never really been like that. Everyone's out for their own individual interests, but now I understand some people have to prioritize themselves. Women have not had equality. They have to prioritize themselves at this moment. You know what I mean? Africans have not had a fair share of using their own natural resources. They have to prioritize that. Unemployment, they have to prioritize that. So that's something that I do understand. On the other end, we know that we're trying to live in an inclusive world where everyone is accepting of the other, and I think it's also then made us judgmental. The fact that we are more likely to listen to someone from our own social group before we make a judgment says a lot, especially because a lot of the times when we have something to say, we're speaking about someone outside of our own social group, which means we're more likely to be unfair in how we judge others, which is an important reason to look in the mirror.
Wow, I think that's very interesting.
Yeah.
And I like what you said, that it's important for us to sort of self-introspect and, you know, look in the mirror and really find out,
You know, good, but there's me also.
There's me also.
Because a lot of the times we are projecting.
A lot of the times we shift blame. We shift a lot of blame. And sometimes you are really the problem.
You are really the problem.
You are really the toxic one.
Which is why I like your next story. Because in your next story, you're going to be talking about someone I think is the problem. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Yesterday, social media was abuzz because the Queen, Kim Kardashian, went to the Arsenal match, and there she is with her son Saint. It is alleged that Saint is a huge Arsenal fan, and there is Saint with his 3 besties, and they are watching they are watching the game, and they had so much fun. I don't know why everyone is making such a big deal out of this story. I mean, Kim is allowed to watch sports.
I think Kim Kardashian is definitely allowed to watch sports, but this picture made me concerned because you see, that is William Saliba. That is our defender. I know maybe that's an Arsenal magazine or something, but she got 3 of them. She does not need 3 of them. And I don't know why that's William Saliba, but I suspect Kim Kardashian may be dating William Saliba. I wouldn't be surprised. As far as her standards for men, they can go anywhere from Kanye West to Pete Davidson. So that's like any man. Like, that's your range. Everyone's in between.
You don't want Kim to date Saliba.
No. I think Kim dating Saliba at the end of the English Premier League is fine, but we do not need it right now. We can't afford the split focus that comes from the media mayhem that comes with one Kim Kardashian. I love her. I love that she was there taking care of 4 children and fostering Saints support for Arsenal. But I am truly convinced that is the reason we lost yesterday.
Wow. So you are blaming it on Kim.
Kim
who just came to show support and solidarity.
All I'm saying is Arsenal had never gone to penalty shootouts ever at Emirates Stadium. And the first time we went to penalties just happened to be the first time Kim Kardashian was at the Emirates Stadium. I'm just putting that out there.
Okay. Well, I spoke to Lisa Losper. She will be exhibiting at the Tourism Expo. She works for Blue Whale Hotel, and they will be there at the country club. They said to me, listen, we are going to give away some amazing goodies, so you definitely need to visit our stand at the Tourism Expo. And one thing that I love that she said also is the fact that their hotel feels as though it was home. So you need to go to Blue Whale Hotel. Listen to this conversation with Lisa Losper.
Tourismus Namibia is a weekly tourism show that brings you the latest news in the tourism industry and topics related to that. Tourismus aims at reaching travelers, accommodation, restaurant establishments, agricultural and financial institutions. The show focuses on tourism news, where to travel to fit your budget, 4x4 drives, routes and destinations, and so much more. Tourismus is broadcasted on NTV, 102.com and cross-chat on the following Facebook platforms: the Republikein, Algemeine Zeitung, Namibian Sun and Namibia Media Holdings. Contact Tourismus at synergy.com.na for news and advertising related queries. Tourismus, bringing the world to Namibia.
I am so thrilled to be joined by Lisa Losper, who is the manager at the Blue Whale Hotel. Lisa, how are you?
I'm doing fine, Aina. Thank you for
I
the
am also fantastic. You look amazing. Let's get into our conversation today. Tell us a little bit about the work that you're doing at Blue Whale Hotel and, what Blue Whale offers.
Okay, my name is Lisa Losper, as you heard. I've been with the company since it's opened in August 2019. And then in 2020, I got the position as general manager for the Blue Whale Hotel. What we offer is we have very nice rooms here. We offer accommodation for guests. We have a restaurant that is running. And we also have a lovely lounge area that the people like to, when they want to enjoy themselves. So we actually have like a rough diamond this side. So some of the people that did not see the Blue Whale yet, I think they can meet us at the stall at the new, the next Tourism Expo.
Definitely. Now that you speak about the Tourism Expo, I understand that last year you won some awards. Your business is very decorated with accolades. Tell us about those and how it made you feel or how it improved your business.
Okay, it was quite a challenge for us because it was the first time that we had to go, outside our boundaries, outside Walvis Bay. But for the team and for me, it was a very, very good experience. The reason why is because we made a lot of contacts with travel agencies and also with the public in general. I can truly say that the accommodation side has picked up very well after that expo. And that was why when I first heard the call, when I got the call from the expo office, I just took 1 second and I answered because I knew what this can do for us. At the expo, what we won was the Silver Award and also the Allgemeine Zeitung Editor's Choice Awards, which we are very grateful for. The experience that we had was really, it was not even worth, it was worth more than money. So for us from our side, I would ask fellow people in this industry, other businesses in this industry to also join the Tourism Expo, because the exposure that we got made us up to this point, and it just made us bigger and better.
I love that you speak with so much pride. I love that. I love to see that. Now, this year you will be at the Tourism Expo again. But tell our viewers and myself why I need to come to the Blue Whale stand. Why should I come there? You recently spoke about rough diamonds. Tell us about those.
Why people must come to
Yes.
the expo. Okay. Aina, I would say there's a lot of people that does not know Blue Whale Hotel. As I said, Blue Whale is like a rough diamond. When the people visit Blue Whale Hotel and they get into our rooms and they see the service that we give, how friendly our staff members are, they always say, wow, I can't believe this. We have never seen the place. We only heard about the place, and now that we are here, we can see what the people have to offer. So this year, they have another chance to come and meet us at our stand. There's also going to be big prizes, especially we are going to have 2 prizes this year for people that can win a weekend stay. We had it last year at the expo. The lady was very happy that came and stayed here. So this year, we're going to make 2 couples. We're going to give prizes to 2 couples. So I'm sure the people, and there will also be other things that they can look forward to. They can see how the Blue Whale Hotel looks. We bring Blue Whale to the expo. Awesome. And then from their side, we will obviously get the bookings also from them.
I love that. I will definitely be at your stand.
We're also going to give nice specials on the expo, so it's good that you book now for December and even for the year, for Easter that you want to come, because we're going to give them very, very good prices on accommodation.
All right, I will be on your website looking at those amazing affordable prices. You know, perhaps I can come and enjoy the comfortability that Blue Whales have to offer. Now, tell us about the importance of the Tourism Expo. Why is it important for Blue Whale to, you know, be a part of the Tourism Expo?
The reason why the Tourism Expo just gives you that exposure. It gives you maximum exposure. It helps you to meet other people in the industry. You get advice from each other. You also get to meet travel agencies and the local people, business people. It is just a connection. And I can tell you, since last year that we were at the the Tourism Expo, I can see financially the difference that it made to the company for sure.
Oh, wow.
So it's just good.
All right, now the Tourism Expo will be taking place at Country Club this year. Tell us your thoughts regarding the change of venue.
Last year, when it was at SKW, it was quite fine. There was nothing wrong with the place. This is now the first time that it's going to be in Country Club. So on that question, I can't give you 100% because we need to give Country Club a chance.
Yes.
Also, we need to remember how good SKW venue was.
I love that diplomatic answer. Liesl, thank you so much for joining us on Smell the Coffee. It's been lovely chatting with you.
Thank you. See you at the expo.
We will definitely see you at the expo. More Smell the Coffee when we return. Stay with us.
Flex is a health and fitness show that focuses on mind, body, and spirit. Flex aims to reach all audiences that would love to focus on the health of the mind, body and spirit. The show is broadcasted on NTV, 1up2.com and cross-shared on the following Facebook platforms: The Republican, Algemene Zeitung, Namibian Sun, Namibian Media Holdings, Sportsrec, Irongo, MyZone, We and Ewi. Flex focuses on daily fitness where we will be flexing our muscles, wellness interviews where we will be flexing our mind. For editorial and advertising queries, please contact zone@synergy.com.na.
So, as we said, it's Friday, as I like to say, etitano nali kaleliwa. Did you like that? Did I get it right? There we go.
You got it right.
Got it right, all
Yeah.
right. So, weekend vibes are upon us.
Yeah, well,
We spoke earlier, you don't really have plans, you're going to go with the flow, see how
Yeah.
it goes.
Yep.
Yeah. I shall be supporting my football team. And,
what's playing again?
Arsenal.
Oh, Arsenal plays
on
every
Sunday,
day.
Every day. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that. Chilling with my lady, chilling with my puppy. Same program. Would love to know what you're going to be up to in the weekend. Do let us know in the comments. But yeah, let's have a look at the weekend vibes.
3, 2, 1.
The weekend is upon us and there's lots to keep you busy. On Friday at 5, there's an art and design exhibition as well as the sale of anything that has to do with sunflowers at the Kostev Art and Craft Centre in Swakopmund. This exhibition can be viewed until the 24th of March. At 6, there's a public talk on the first image of a black hole by Heino Volker at the Windhoek Afrikaanse Privaat School in Drakensberg Street in Windhoek, which is hosted by the Scientific Society. At the same time, the Midlife Band performed at the Netwerk Namibia Golf Day, taking place at the Windhoek Golf and Country Club. And at 7, Acoustic Friday is back at the Franco-Namibian Cultural Centre, with the Yesterday performing. Get your tickets in advance to save a couple of bucks. On Saturday at 10, South African singer Andriette Norman hosts a ladies' breakfast at the Pro Ed Academy School Hall in Swakopmund. Later the day at 5:30, she performs at the same venue with Namibian singer Emil Strubeck opening. At 7 in Windhoek, there is a live Parisian jazz concert in the National Theatre. And if you haven't seen it yet, Namafo Amutse and Candice Mouton are still hosting their side-by-side exhibition at the Village Opera House in Windhoek until the 1st of March, while Trevor Knott exhibits at the Bell House Atelier and Gallery until the 25th of March. Have an awesome weekend!
The Agenda is a weekly national affairs interview program hosted every Sunday by Namibian Sun editor Toivon Jabela, featuring a panel of high-profile newsmakers, analysts, and experts. The Agenda aims to reach high-end news consumers seeking informed understanding of national issues. This show is broadcasted on NTV, 1up2.com, and the Namibia Media Holdings Facebook platform. The Agenda focuses on interviews where we put the nation in the hot seat. Contact Agenda at synergy.com.na to get your product and service in the hot seat. The Agenda, focused on today's conversation.
Well, it is the time of the day where we say adios and bye and see us in the streets.
Yes.
But before we do go to the streets, we did engage you in a conversation of you telling us what being truly Namibian means to you. What does Independence Day mean to you? Will you be celebrating? Will you not be celebrating? Let us know of your thoughts. And then on the actual Independence Day, we will, read out some of your comments and we'll see what your thoughts are surrounding that.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. And I'm certainly looking forward to that as well. This has been Smell the Coffee with Aina Raisa Kweyo and Ashwin Mbedi. And remember, don't just smell the coffee, drink it.
It's all our love, all our light, and adios.
Cheers.